Hi guys. All right, so today I'm going to show you guys how to put Trushine gel over your wraps so that you can extend your wear time. I mean, if you've tried these before, you know that these nail wraps are amazing and they last for ages. But since not all nail types are created equal, some of us have kind of domed and or oily nails. I have both. Now, if you do have domed and or oily nails, it makes it kind of difficult for the wraps to stay lying flat on your nail, just because of the shape and because those oils want to kind of get in there and wreak a little bit of havoc. So for me, I don't get as long a wear out of them. I don't get as nice a wear either. So I always put our clear base and top coats over all of my wrap manicures, even my lacquers too. Now, you already want to have your nails done. This little guy is still shiny. I went with a matte top coat, so the rest are all matted and already done. But I'm going to show you on this guy. So remember, you want to apply your wraps to a nice clean nail surface. No oils, no invisible cuticles. Once it's applied, let it cool, do your filing, and then you're good to go. Sorry for the focus. If you have a shiny wrap, if it's not already like a matte finish, it's best, I learned this from one of my nail ladies, this little trick of take the buffer block. I like these because they're pretty delicate. They're not too coarse. And just quickly run it over the top of your wrap. It's not going to ruin anything, but it is going to take off just a teeny bit of the shine. That way your gel adheres better. Fun trick, really. Take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I like to anyways, and just wipe it off. Again, I have oily nails, so I'm a little obsessive about how I clean them. All right, but that's it. Always mind the gaps too. You see this gap? You don't want your cuticle or your wraps to touch your skin or cuticles. It's going to be the same for gels too. I've already warmed my gels. You can put them, some ladies put them in their bra, or you can tuck them between your knees and help them get warm and then roll them in between your hands rather than shake. I've already done that, so I'm going to move my gels out of the way until I'm ready for that one. We're going to start with the base, okay? So again, we're going to mind the gaps. I actually paint my gel right onto my gaps, but you don't want to overdo it. All right, so I kind of put a blob on top, okay? And then I push it back towards the cuticle. Now, it is okay if you get gel on your skin or cuticle because you can wipe it off with an orange stick. Sorry for the focus. But I very carefully, I don't know if you can see it well, I get the edge of the brush and I paint it right over those gaps because, again, I have oily nails and I like to make like a little seal all the way around. Let me pull back the skin a little bit. You don't want to paint on too thick. I kind of have it a little thick here, so I'm going to remove some and kind of swipe off some of the excess too. You don't want a thick coat. It's better to go too thin and build up your coats in layers if you really need the added strength than to leave it too thick, because when you're curing it, it may not cure properly. Now, move your gel out of the line of your lamp because you don't want it to cure in the neck of the bottle. And with an orange stick, if you do have anything left behind, just go around the nail and clean up any excess, okay? Just like that. And then cure it. I've got my handy dandy color cure lamp. So this will go a little bit quicker. This is, I believe, about 30 seconds. And our little LED lamps are, I want to say 45 seconds. So they're both really quick. You can't go wrong with either one. This one's nice because you can fit your whole hand in it. And the bottom pops off so you can put your feet in too. A little bit easier than the smaller lamp. All right. So this is done. That's it. All right. Now it's time for the top coat. Again, this is the matte. It's a little bit thicker, so you really want to make sure that you get off the excess. And again, I always put a little blob kind of on top. And then if I need more, I apply more. If I need less, I kind of swipe off the extra. Again, push it back towards the cuticle again. And really go around and paint over those gaps. You don't want to paint on top of your skin. So again, if you do get anything on there, just clean it up with the orange stick before you cure it. But I do like to really seal on my wraps because they just last so darn long for me when I do. If I don't do this, make sure you cap your tips too. I don't cap with the base coat, I just cap with the top coat. Some people do both, it's up to you. Okay. And again, go around, clean anything up. Because you would hate to spend all that time on a super cute mani and then have it pop off. I've never had that happen, but others have. So just be mindful. I'm all up in your way of seeing. And I'll show you a little trick too in a moment on what you can do if you find that you do have anything left on when you cure. All right, second cure. Now, if you do have a little bit that kind of pulled against your skin, it's not the end of the world. I like to take a nail file, and I'll show you that in a second on how I do it, but I kind of go in at the edge of my nail where the gel is pooling, and I kind of just file so it's not stuck to it anymore. I don't know what it's doing. Sometimes I will do a double cure on my nails, usually because they're so thin. They don't look it right now, but they're very thin. So sometimes I will just do a double top coat and I double cure with the final cure. Just because if you don't cure your gels long enough, or properly rather, you can have color transfer. Ladies that like to wear black leggings and things like that, or even denim, if you're rubbing your nails against it, you can pick up some of the color if the gel isn't fully cured. So I like to be safe and I just cure it extra. So that's it. If I can show you the right finger. That's it. Then take some rubbing alcohol again, or for the first time, and just wipe off the sticky residue. Because yes, this is matte and that looked very shiny, but ta-da, see? Kind of swanky, huh? All right, so that's that. And again, if you find it, I don't think I really do, but let's pretend. Let's say I have a little bit of overhang on cured gel right down in here. I would take my nail file and I just kind of, you can't see that at all. There we go. Just kind of go like this, just to loosen it up. I'm actually right at my nail right now, but you get the idea. And you can kind of do that gently all the way around. If it's back up here, same kind of thing. Go in and just very gently against your skin, break up what's touching. But if you're good with the orange stick, before you cure, you won't have to worry about any of that. And so that's it. I hope that really helped you guys in case you were wondering how to do it with the clear coats and you weren't very sure of or confident in your painting skills. But the gel is much easier to work with than regular polish, and again, you have time to clean up if you make any kind of messes before it hardens. So enjoy!